Hello. The year is 650 AD. I am a Chinese man, and I'm here to give you a tour of a Chinese Buddhist temple. Let's take a look at some of the exterior features. These furnaces are incense burners. Here's some incense. Now, the reason most religions burn incense is because it's like a gift, a blessed gift to the gods, which in this case, in Buddhism, is the Buddha. These pink flowers are called lotus flowers. They're a very, very common sign of Buddhism in most places. Now, you see these two towers? This tower is the drum tower. This tower is the bell tower. They have two important purposes. One, to signal the time. Like, for instance, if someone hit the drum 6 times, then it would be 6 o'clock. And also, when rung, all the monks must come to the temple. Now, let's look at some of the exterior stuff. Here is the Hall of Heavenly Kings. The Heavenly Kings are basically 4 powerful gods that rule over 4 cardinal sections of the earth. And cardinal sections are just north, east, south, and west, basically. And right here, we have Maitreya, who most people know as the fat laughing Buddha. Now, let's take a look at what might be the most important room in all of the Buddhist temple. This is called the Grand Hall. This guy right here, he's Sakyamuni, or as most people know him, the Buddha. And he's sitting on the altar. These chests are you could say sacrificial gifts for the Buddha. Now the reason these two guys are up here as well is to signal the 3 jewels of Buddhism. Buddha, which is the Buddha himself, Dharma, which is the Buddha's teaching, and Sangha, which is basically the spiritual community, like your family, your friends, or your religious teacher. Now, let's get to some other rooms. This room is called Bodhisattva Hall, and basically, it's where the Bodhisattva is. And the Bodhisattva is the enlightened one in Buddhist. And it's basically a person who devotes their life to Buddhism and is the enlightened one, just like the Buddha became enlightened when he discovered Buddhism. This room back here is the lecture hall, where the monks or other people deliver the Buddhist doctrines. And doctrine is not a doctor. It's basically rules or, rules and other stuff like that. Like, for Buddhists, it's all the commandments. And other people sit here and they listen. Now we're done with the first floor. We've seen all the rooms. So now we'll go up to the second floor. You'll probably see a lot of monks up here, because this is where the monks' sleeping rooms and chambers are. Here they are. Stupid monks screwing up the bunk beds again. Which one of you touched the bunk beds? Is it you? Not today. I hate you so much. Okay, now that you're looking at me funny? Okay, anyway, as you can see, the monks usually sleep in bunk beds, and each morning when they wake up, first they have to meditate for an hour, then they have to chant for an hour, then they go out to town and beg for food, I guess. I don't know. I guess they're monks. They're just poor people. Almost as poor as the plebeians. move on to the next room. This is called the Sutra Depository, and it has basically all the Buddhist books, sutras, and scrolls. Here are some books. Scrolls you might know, sutras you might not know. A sutra is one of the Buddhist speeches or quotes, and it is written in a book so that other people can read it. Here's one of my favorite quotes in a book. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, which basically means pay attention to what's around you and don't think about the present or future. Hey, you're not allowed to be in here. Scram! You just go out there. How about that? How about that? Yeah. Thanks. Anyway, that's just about it. More lotus flowers. Oh, I forgot to mention some other things. You may have seen a lot of gold and red. Gold and red are the temples, are Chinese royal colors. Well, not royal, but no, they're fancy colors. So they're in the temple. And you may have noticed that everything is symmetrical. And that's how most things are in ancient China, most buildings at least. And also, I forgot to tell you the name of these temples. There's many different names depending on which Chinese dialect you speak. Most common names are called the Futu, the Zhaodi, and the Chanlin. I think I've just about covered everything. Now you go bye now! And it's raining. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your tour.